Russian strikes on Odessa damage Orthodox Cathedral. The Transfiguration Cathedral in the UNESCO World Heritage-listed historic center was also badly damaged. Russia claimed its Odessa targets were being used to prepare terrorist acts, and blamed Sunday's cathedral attack on Ukrainian air defense. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has vowed retaliation. Moscow has been launching near-constant attacks on Odessa since it withdrew from a landmark grain deal on Monday. Regional Governor Ole Kuiper said 14 people, including 4 children, were taken to hospital on Sunday after the blasts that also destroyed 6 residential buildings. Kyiv accused Russia of destroying the cathedral as part of a campaign to systematically harm the Orthodox Church in the country. A war crime that will never be forgotten and forgiven. #Russia is a terrorist state, its foreign ministry tweeted. The damage is as colossal as the cathedral itself. The cracks along its walls represent the strain Odessa has found itself under after a week of constant attacks from the skies. There is no doubt this was a direct hit from a missile. Most of the roof is missing. The building's thick ancient walls are still standing, but there are pillars leaning at a worrying angle. Teams have been ferociously picking up debris since the impact in the small hours of this morning. They show us fragments of what they say was the Russian missile, which destroyed a place of worship under Moscow's control. A cruel irony which is likely to be unintended. The building is Odessa's largest Orthodox church and was consecrated in 1809. It was demolished by the Soviet Union in 1939, before being rebuilt in 2003. Andriy Palchik, the archdeacon of the cathedral, said he was the first person to arrive at the scene. The destruction is enormous. Half of the cathedral was left without a roof, and the central piles and foundation were destroyed, he said. All the windows and stucco molding were blown out. There was a fragmentary fire. The part where icons and candles are sold in the church caught fire. It was all on fire, burning. UNESCO, the UN's cultural agency, said it was deeply dismayed and condemns in the strongest terms the attack on the historic center of Odessa. It has repeatedly urged Russia to cease attacks on Odessa. The city's historic center was designated an endangered world heritage by the organization earlier this year, despite Russian opposition.